Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Nate Wiggins, was our first round pick. Look, I want to make sure that I say this, right? And I don't want to come off as being, mean or anything else like that, because I think a lot of times people misconstrue why so many Raven fans do not like this pick, right? It's context matters. And I'm going to make sure I break down the context for you. So, as you know, we watched it. I did the live draft thing. I was in there, neck hurting. I'm in there like this, like, oh my God. Like, I was in pain, but I watched it with my fellow Raven fans. And we sat there and we laughed, we joked, everything. And I specifically said, yo, once all the offensive tackles are gone, because I was like, the Ravens either moving up, they're all moving on up, or they're moving on back. It's one of the two. Because if they don't get that offensive tackle, they got to move back. No one's worried about defense really in the first, unless you're a great pass rusher. Excuse me. And I think it was only one corner taken before then, if I'm not mistaken. Was it one? I think it was Philly that took the corner. Now, to be fair, check this out. This is called context. They're like, oh, well, Philly took one. Philly has one of the best wide receiving corps in the NFL. They have one of the best offensive lines in the NFL. So before you say, oh, well, they took them, bro, make sure, this is what I'm saying, that we're going to teach y'all context. Context matters. So, now with that being said, right, I'm pretty sure that's who Philly took, right? Now, we end up going all the way down to pick, 30. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, bro, they got to move back. I'm like, guys, they're going to move back. There's no way. After I saw Jordan go off the board, I think Jordan Moses or Jordan Morgan go off the board, I was like, oh, yeah. We got to move back. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. And instead of us doing, because we could have got this guy in the second round, just picked up more second round picks then. You know what I'm saying? We sit there watching the Chiefs move up to get their guy. I don't want to hear no excuses from anybody. They had a receiver that they wanted. They moved up and got him. Bills traded back twice. Okay. And we stayed there and picked up a guy in all likelihood would have been there in the second round, right? The Chiefs were not taking him in the first round. The Bills weren't taking him in the first round. They kept moving out. So now it's like you take a guy, most people projected him at 36, 38, somewhere in that vicinity. I have to ask, why then? If you could have moved back and picked up more picks in the second round since we were picking so low. Because technically our pick is a high second round pick. In my eyes, once you get below the 20 mark, you're just a high second round pick in my mind. And I've straight up said that. You knew we needed an offensive tackle. Why not use your ammunition to move up and get a guy? A stud. Offensive tackle is one of those things where usually the high pick guys where you get the guys. I can't name too many offensive tackles that were great in this league that was taken out of even the second round, much less the first. You can find there's always going to be like a straggler here that, oh, this guy was okay. But most of the offensive tackles that are great are first round picks. Why not move up to get, and now look, I don't care, and I want to make sure y'all understand this. I do not care how talented Wiggins is. He could be one of the best corners that we'll see and stuff like that in this draft, whatever you want to say. Is corner more important than protecting your quarterback? If you think so, you're part of the problem. So right now, let's say for the sake of argument, he turns out to be great, right? Because we don't know. Let's say he turns out to be great. And because we don't have a great, let's say, tackle, Ronnie Stanley, there's no backup to real to be with Ronnie Stanley, or the right tackle's bites, right? And let's say they go down because Lamar gets hurt because his offensive line is poor. Poor. What does our season look like without the quarterback? I promise you, we've already seen what their seasons will look like without a corner. We just somehow make it work. With a missing linebacker, we just make it work. Even with a missing tackle, we try to make it work. But you're not going to make it work without a quarterback. The most important thing to do on this team is the quarterback. It's not because I like Lamar. It's common sense. Look how far the Bears are going for their quarterback, who is never even taking an NFL snap. Look how much the New York Jets have done for Aaron Rodgers. Like, stop the cap. I don't care. Oh, he's a lockdown corner, though. How does that help Lamar? And the funny thing is, here's the funny thing, and I want to make sure I say this wholeheartedly. So, God forbid Lamar gets hurt because of offensive line woes. You guys will be on here championing, injuries happen to everybody. There's no way they could have known that. Who could have predicted that? That's what y'all would say. I'm not tripping, bro. Listen, I think the kid is talented. Wiggins is talented, yes. I'm not saying he's not. What I'm saying, this is priority. You knew we needed offensive tackle. Then move up. Move up. Jesus, gosh. It's so frustrating sometimes, bro. Because it's like, bro, y'all will sit there and play Russian roulette. Why? We already know that we have a 2-time MVP. We know if he's protected what he can do. We know if you give him weapons what he could do. You're not, bro. Oh gosh. Oh. This is why I laugh at so many times with some Raven fans, because it's like y'all don't understand that notion. Like, even when compared to weapons, I can legit name 14, 15 teams right now that I would take the weapons over what Lamar has. And we're not even going at the offensive line. He's the engine. Stop thinking, y'all ain't real Raven fans. Y'all Lamar fans. Hey, bro, no other fan base thinks like that. No other fan base. Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen is Josh Allen. Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. Caleb Williams, who is yet to take a snap, is Caleb Williams. You know what they all share in common? They're the quarterback. QB, the guy under center. They're the ones that are the most important person on your team. Stop living in the past. Stop. I just don't understand. Like, and look, like I said before, I'm not saying Wiggins is trash. I'll never say that. Wiggins could turn out to be an amazing corner. But we need to protect our investment. Your investment is your big money quarterback. You know, the guy whose rookie contract you've already wasted. There's no more time left. You got to hit, undoubtedly so, in the draft. You have to protect it. And you know another thing, too, what really pisses me or irks me off? We've watched the Kansas City Chiefs move up in the draft, and they're the ones that keep winning. Move up in the draft, rebuild O-lines in one offseason. They've done all of that stuff. I do not want to hear any excuses from anybody trying to tell me, Nitro, it takes time to rebuild. It takes time. Well, we watched this team rebuild the O-line for Patrick Mahomes twice. Like, bro, that's what irks me. So, like, look, I'm calm. And yeah, I know I've been yelling and stuff, but I'm calm overall. I'm like, bro, but it's so frustrating. Like, come on now, bro. Like, y'all don't know this. These are the same people that waited to pay Lamar. And I kept saying, I'm like, the quarterback market does not go down. Right? I was getting hate, flack. I'm like, bro, pay. Oh, my God. He's an MVP. Pay him now. Get it out of the way now. We're gonna end up paying. You're gonna end up paying. And mind you, I'm not mad. Lamar got his money. I'm just saying it's business. You're gonna pay him more then. The longer you wait, the more you're going to pay him. And everyone's like, no, this is so smart. They know what they're doing. You don't know what you're doing. You never ran a team. And then the Browns happen, and all of you say, wait. Even the Ravens, do-over. The Browns shouldn't count. The Browns shouldn't count. Like, come on now, bro. It's called common sense. Yo, and that's what I'm saying. The Ravens just, at times they do things. They be looking at them and you say, why? Why? Even if we're able to defensively hold the other opponent's team to 17 points, if we're not scoring more than 14, we lose the game. If their pass rush keeps getting to our quarterback, we're going to lose the game. If our receivers can't get open, we're going to lose the game. If our offensive line ain't making holes for the running back, we're probably going to lose the game. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, and it's like, how do you not see that? It's so, whatever. But look, listen, whoever they pick after this better hit like gangbusters. And I do not want to hear, what did you, and you know another thing too, I better not hear if we go for offensive tackles after this, and they don't pan out. I do not want to hear, what do you expect, Nitro? It was an offensive tackle taken after the first round. Bro, if I hear I'll make sure y'all clip this. If I hear any of that, double slap! What? Black hand side! White hand side! Left shot from the chin. You think it's a game? Whatever. But what do you guys think? Are you happy with the pick? Are you one of them saying, I believe and trust whatever the Ravens do, regardless if it looks wrong, perpetuated by wrongness, by past mistakes also? I don't care. I believe it's the right move because they believe it's the right move. Or are you cut from the cloth saying, bro, Wiggins could be talented, but protecting your quarterback should be first on your list? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please. Because, man, look at here, bro. And I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments. And if you have not done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness, 20 via your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you would like to donate to the channel, help out with equipment and just stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash is located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. And remember, we're going to be doing the draft tonight also, all right? So check me out there, all right? But, like always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.